Don't start running around like that. Oh, crap. Hi, Daisy. How are you, honey? I'm happy to be here. It's been a minute since I've seen you. Oh, here it goes. I'm sitting here looking for things and it's right in my face. Why are you up so late? I work at night, remember? So I don't sleep at night anymore. But I have today off. I've been working so much, it's crazy. But it's a good thing because I like what I do. Creatures of the night. I am. I am. I am. But I was actually up and doing a bunch of things today. So I enjoyed my day. No. And I think it's because he keeps getting sick that he pulled back. Every time I talk to him, he's sick again. I know. That's why I was like, I know that's normal, but it's kind of worrisome. It's kind of worrisome. But like I told him, I was like, you keep falling apart. Like, what do you want me to do? You keep falling apart. Hi, Sarai. I catch everything my kids are exposed to. And since he's always working, or was always working, He catches everything that they have. But other than that, he was like really, really healthy. He ended up breaking his ankle somehow. So I was like, what the hell? Like, you're falling apart. So with that, Daisy, I have a question. Is it normal for your bones to be so fragile? and then and then my foot the other day cramped up, and she called me in for overtime after already being told that I was off for 2 days, and I was like, all right, cool, I get to rest. And then she calls me in for overtime, and I was like, I'm gonna take it. And my body said, no, you're not. No, you're not. My body said, no, you're not. And put my ass out of commission that day. I couldn't even move. I broke I broke both legs, one of them twice, both ankles, both feet. After the procedures? Wait a minute. Did you? Because they were telling him that he needs to have a brace on him. 7 different occasions. Holy crap. So it is normal. No wonder I felt him pull away. But then I've been working so much that I don't have time. I haven't had time to go see him. Like, I had no days off. I've been working 14-hour days on like maybe 5 hours of sleep. So yeah, I've been working a lot. I became very vitamin D deficient. Can that happen even if you stay in the sun? Because he stays in the sun all damn day. Like, he stays in that sun. It's 11:11 for a question, Sada. You know this. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know that you could do that. That could happen. Because I know when I became vitamin D deficient, my doctor, I told my doctor, I was like, um, I need vitamin D. They're telling me that I'm vitamin D deficient because another doctor had told me. And he's like, take your ass outside, Edith. And I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, take your ass outside in the sun. It'll give you vitamin D. Take your ass outside. He refused to give me anything else. That was his prescription. Take your ass outside. He was not playing. He was not playing with me. He was not playing with me. He was not playing with me. But I finally have today and tomorrow off, which kind of sucks because I did a lot of things today, which is good. But I kind of want to go back into work tomorrow. But I need my days off, and I kind of don't want. I kind of don't want to, and then I kind of do. I don't know. I'm stuck. Hi, Diana. I'm kind of stuck with that. My therapist thinks I'm avoiding something. And I told her, no, I really enjoy my job, but with the way my brain and my emotions are, I might be. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. To be honest, I just really like my job. I just really like what I do now. Diana, I misplaced a deck of cards and I can't find them. Oh, Diana, I'm going to show you. This is the one that I bought. This is the one that I found. This is the one that I'm talking about. I bought a big old thing of it. It's got honey and almonds. A year's worth. I don't know because I'm planning on using that in my oatmeal. And I bought different kind of oatmeal, which I haven't even finished the other box, but I found a new flavor. Oh, you just reminded me to add trail mix to my grocery list. I just went shopping today. I went grocery shopping today. I bought a bunch of stuff. But hi, April. I've been waiting for you, April. Um, I have a big thing of oatmeal that I've been eating, but then I seen this new one that I want to try. It's this one. This one, it says it's got real fruit. It's got strawberries. Wait, what is it got? Strawberry, peach, and blueberry, blackberry. I want to try that one. I want to try that one. Yeah, April. How's the weather over there, honey? Because Diana says hers is fine. But how's yours? I know the weather is fine, just cloudy, but not wind, no rain until 2 a.m. I've never tried it, Diana. I've never tried it. To be honest, I'm not even a fan of blueberries. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of blueberries. But I'm gonna try them. I'm gonna try that one. The one that I'm excited about is the strawberry peach. It'll hit her before me. Then I should have sent that video to her, not you. We're not sure how the hurricane is gonna hit because we never had one before. They already sent us an alert. So Diana, did you not get an alert? Diana, are you friends with her on TikTok? Can you send that video to her? We did in 1939. Well, shit. We weren't even alive yet. We weren't even here. After that, I got warnings yesterday. Oh, somebody's confused. After the warning today, I heard the one. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Oh, I got. Who's this for? Who's this for? So it is April. It is April. April, you're having trouble resting. Either you're having trouble resting or sleeping or feeling at peace. You're trying to keep the peace with that person, but it's not allowing you're disturbing your own peace by not saying something. But it's because you're refusing to say something to that person that you know you need to say to because you don't want any fights, you don't want any drama. But guess what? Now doing that, you're trying to keep the peace over there. You're trying to keep the peace between that person and yourself. But guess what? You're not at peace. It doesn't allow you to sleep. It doesn't allow you to rest. Every time I welcome newcomers to the chat, they run out the door because they want free shit. I'm not giving them free shit. April, I don't want no drama. But April, you're causing internal drama. You're causing yourself internal chaos. She's the kind of person that she says fake things to make other people look bad. And I don't want no drama. You already know that she's not a real friend. So her already causing drama towards you, honey, you speaking up for yourself is what you need to do. What you need to do is speak up and stand up for yourself. Because that's why she's continuously doing it. Because you don't say anything. So you're showing her you're scared. You're showing her you're scared. And she's taking advantage of that. I told you, I don't like that woman. I do not like that woman. I've never liked her. I don't even know this woman. I just don't like that energy. The energy she carries is disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. And it's messing with you. She does. And she wants to do that to sabotage you. But right now you're sabotaging yourself by not saying anything. You're trying to keep the peace, but you're causing internal chaos, honey. In order to remove her from yourself, from you, you have to stand up to her. You have to stand up to her, honey. Excuse me. April, you know exactly what you need to say to her. You know exactly what you need to say to her. You already know she's a fake friend. And all that she's done, you already know. Because you've been holding on to this for a while, honey. You've been holding on to this for a while. And the reason that you're kind of also, from what I'm seeing, that you're kind of holding on to it is because she was a friend in the past to you. The good times in the past. She's not that person anymore, honey. That one always makes me laugh. Suck a toe. Oh, when you first said that one the other day, that shit had me cracking up. I was walking around just laughing. Everybody's looking at me like, what the hell are you laughing at? And once I cackle, I cackle. I don't give a fuck. I cackle. Yeah. I don't want to tell her things honestly. I do want to tell her things honestly. Yeah, I used to care for her as a friend. She's not a friend, honey. I want to say it so bad, but I can't do that. I don't know why. I know deep down I have to, which I will. And since I won't see her no more, I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her away from me. But you're not technically gonna get her away from you because if she's still gonna be around and she's still gonna be watching you, she's gonna keep tabs on you. She's got a hold on you. And the only reason she's got a hold on you is because you won't stand up for yourself, honey. And I thought, here's the thing, April. Because of the way that I'm healing, everything I'm relearning myself. So when the messages come in, I can't distinguish what they're for. But I've been feeling like I need to talk to April. I needed to talk to you all day. I thought it was about this damn storm, to be honest. But something kept pulling me away from sending you that video that I sent Diana. But I kept feeling I need to talk to April. You need to talk to April. I didn't know why. I didn't know why. Now I know why. Now I know why. You have to release yourself, April. This is going to be a new thing that you're going to be able to do, that you're going to have to learn to do is speak up for yourself. I pray for frenemies too. Lord bless them far, far away from me. You know, Daisy, you have a bigger heart than me because I don't pray for them anymore. Your soul isn't resting, honey. You're not. That's why you're restless. That's why you can't sleep. That's why you're exhausted, honey. Because you're not respecting what you need to do. Your soul is telling you, we need to say something to this female. We need to stand up to this female. Your soul is telling you, yo, we have to do this. We have to do this. But your vessel, your body, your mind is not connecting with it. You're doing the opposite. So you're making your soul antsy. You're making it restless. You're making it really restless, honey. Because this is bothering you. It's this that's bothering you. No, no, it's this, honey. It's that. And when I woke up today, because I took a nap after all that freaking shopping that I did, I finally took a nap. I woke up sighing like somebody was crying, and I was like, who the fuck is crying? But I kept sighing. And I know there's certain people that I'm connected to right now that are crying because of a passing of somebody losing their fur baby. And I knew that fur baby. So it kind of hurts me too. I bawled my eyes out at work the other day. I bawled my little eyes out at work the other day when she told me. And on top of that, I can feel her crying. So then I'm crying, and I'm at work crying, and I'm feeling her crying, and I can't stop crying. And then I really couldn't stop crying. It was a fucking mess. It was a fucking mess. And I couldn't stop laughing. Like I was crying, but I couldn't stop laughing because it wouldn't go away. I felt like this since 2 months ago. April, honey, It's time you said something to her. It's time you stood up to her and not let her back in your life. Don't let this woman back into your life. And it's time you said something to her. It's time you said something to her. Honor your own emotions. Fuck what they say. Fuck the drama. You're bringing yourself drama, honey. Honor your spirit. Honor your spirit, not their spirit. Honor yours. Yours matters. Yours matters, honey. Because you're doing it for you. You're not doing it for anybody else. You're not doing it to hurt anybody else, but you're not doing it to hurt anybody else. You're doing it to release you. You're doing it to honor you. Yes, I can, Jennifer. Because that way, April, you can sleep. Because you're not sleeping, honey. And that's not good for you. Questions are 11:11, Jennifer. Why she wants to keep tabs on me. Like she needs to mind her own business and she needs to see her own light, not mine. I'm sorry. April, since you've met me, honey, since we've met Daisy, and all the shit that I went through, all the awful shit that I went through last year and the year before, I asked that same question. Why were they so worried about my light? Why were they doing this? Why were they doing that? Like, why? Why? Because it's your light, Edith. It's your light. It's your light. There was a point in time that I didn't like that my light shined so bright because of all the hate that came towards me, all the jealousy that came towards me, all the envy, all the disgusting shit that came towards me. And it really did bother me for a long time, April. It really did bother me. It really did bother me, honey. And then I realized and I remembered who I was and what I was. And those people, it bothers them because they don't have it. They don't have it. It bothers their demons. A year later, Daisy, if you're still in here, a year later, guess what I realized? Guess what I realized? The good thing is that we're not like that. We have our light pure. But it doesn't mean that we're not meant to go to hell. Well, we're meant to go. We're not meant to go to hell. It doesn't mean that we're not going to go through hell because of the shit. We're going to endure a lot of pain, a lot of bullshit because our soul signed up for this. Our soul said, bitch, we got this. I signed this contract, I signed that contract, I signed that contract, I signed that fucked up contract because my soul is like, I'm a badass, I'm gonna conquer that, and I'm gonna rise like a phoenix. And I was mad about it for a minute. I was mad about it for a minute. I'm not gonna lie, I was mad about it for a minute because I can't remember what we did. Oh, that person, Daisy, that person that unfortunately had a hold. The fallen angel, as you called it. I was having dreams about it, but they weren't clear. I mean, the dream was clear, but the interpretation wasn't clear. And so I regulated and realigned myself. That person is carrying a demon. That person is carrying a demon. It was a demon. I'm so nice and I can't even think evil or do evil like that. I can't either, April. I can't either. But there are people in this world. There are people in this world that do that, April. Not everybody in this world is nice. Not everybody in the world is nice. I dreamt about a fallen angel, not a falling angel, a fallen angel. Basically, they were showing me that the person was a demon. And the way that they were showing me is because every time in the dream that they showed up in the dream, they never looked the same. April, I would put clothes in a tote, in a storage container. I would put snacks, batteries. I would put candles, waters, shoes in a large tote. But within the tote, put a garbage bag in the tote and put the stuff in the garbage bag in the tote to have that tote available if in case anything floods. Because I don't know how bad that storm is going to be, that hurricane is going to be, but they are saying it's going to be bad. I don't feel it. But I heard it's not going to be good. Oh my God, see, she even went to the store today. Holy shit, that's a good thing. That's a good thing, April. That is a good thing. So before it starts flooding, if you guys get an alert about flooding or evacuating, you guys can take that. Good, April. I'm glad you did that. Yes, Diana, because we don't have a lot of holes in the streets. You guys don't have a lot of sewer lines? That's weird. Why don't you guys have sewer lines? Like the, what do they call the the drainage? Oh my God, what the hell is it called? I can't think of the damn name. What the fuck is it called? Yeah, there are holes on the side of the streets, but they lead to the sewer. Yeah, we don't, because it doesn't rain like that here. I mean, it rains, but not like what's coming towards us. I'm telling you. Oh my God, I didn't want to say that, Daisy. Oh, I didn't want to say that. Yeah, that thing. Yeah, that thing. I was thinking of it, but I didn't want to say it because clowns freak me the fuck out. Clowns freak me the fuck out. They still freak me out. I don't care. Clowns freak me the fuck out. They freak me out. Thank you, though. Storm drains. There you go. Thank you. Because of that movie, April, I have a fear of clowns. Because of that. It's because of that. It's because of that movie. Hi, Tiffany. Thank you, honey. Because of that movie, I don't like clowns. You had to Google it. I was not gonna Google that shit. I was not gonna Google that. And fuck around and I Google that and I end up with a clown in there. No thanks. No thank you. We all thought about it. Right. To see how traumatizing that shit is. You see how traumatizing that shit is? But April, no, on a serious note. On a serious note, honey. Put all your belongings. If you have totes, grab a couple of totes, line them with garbage bags, big garbage bags, and stick your clothes and stuff in it. Stick waters in it, stick shoes in it, batteries, flashlights, all of that shit. The essentials, honey. A tote, a storage bin. It's a large storage bin. So if you have some, hopefully you do. At least one. Put one of those in there. And a blanket. So any lighters, any matches, any candles, put them in there. Put them in there. Because if the power goes out, you're going to need all of that. And if things flood, yeah, you're going to want to keep that safe. Exactly. It's always good to be prepared. And trust me, I wasn't looking for you for that message. It was this message that Spirit kept bringing to me. And I didn't even know it was this one. I thought it was that one. I thought it was that one. No, it was this one. I get scared when it comes to that. Oh, I would too. I use all kinds of tarot cards, honey. I don't use a regular Rider-Waite, but I do have those. I just had some right there. But I do have those. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I'm super scared of earthquakes. No. Honestly, I'm not scared of earthquakes. What I'm scared of is sinkholes. I'm scared of sinkholes. I'm scared of sinkholes. Fuck that. Fuck that. Girl, you can't be scared of life. You can't be scared of life. Life is what we do. You gotta live your life. Hopefully there's not, April. Hopefully there's not. But with all these natural disasters, we don't know what can happen, honey. I have to stock up on candles tomorrow anyway. So for me it's just in time. One day in my old house, it was 2-story house and it had stairs. And I hella jumped all the stairs because I freaked out. Isn't that more dangerous than staying in place? But with earthquakes, you're supposed to stay in place. You're supposed to go in the middle of a doorway. You're supposed to stand in the middle of a doorway for earthquakes. I mean, I can go under my dining room table. I can go under this table because this is marble. But you're supposed to stand in the middle of the doorway. Not jump off the stairs, April. The weather over here right now is fine. It's like drizzling sometimes and like wanting to rain, but it hasn't rained yet. It rained the other day, like really hard. It is, but since I was sleeping upstairs, I had to go downstairs to get to my mom and be safe. I still remember the one in the 90s. It was scary. That's the one thing I've not been through is an earthquake. I mean, over here we get tornadoes, but one hasn't happened, thankfully. Yeah, but we are getting raid. Over here, I'm getting raid. Go away. That's weird. That Diana was explaining that to me. That over where she's at, she doesn't get rain, no matter if there's hurricanes that are close to her, that are closer to her than to me. Because when hurricane season comes, we get hit with a lot of rain, even over here. And I mean, we get hit with a lot of rain. Earthquake, things shift, right. Not being able to find something to grab that's not moving. Because of weather in Riverside, no control. Riverside is close to San Diego, like an hour or two away. Just cloudy and cool. That's why I was confused. I was thoroughly confused about that. I was like, how is it not raining over there? Yo, Cabo right now is about to get hit with the hurricane. My cousin already posted it. And half my family, no, basically all my family that's in that area in Cabo, they all left the day before yesterday to Spain. Everybody left to Spain. And my cousin is the one posting everything with all the waves hitting. Because the ocean is already like getting crazy. Because there's tons of mountains in between us. Which it has to rain. Right, right. And Cabo gets hit hard with hurricanes. The mountains trap the rain. Slow it down. Oh, that's why. I was not understanding earlier. Maybe I was just tired because I needed a nap. I didn't know that either. I just learned something new. Thank you, Diana. Oh shit. Gizmo. It was Gizmo trying to destroy something. Oh no! Somebody text me something. Somebody text me something. And then Gizmo's over there messing with my stuff over there, trying to destroy something else. I don't know with his behavior lately. He's been destroying shit. He's too old to be teasing. I found a gray hair on him last week. I found a gray hair on him last week. He's way too old to be teasing. He needs to get neutered. He's becoming a grumpy old man. He's 5, April. He's 5. He's only grumpy when she messes with him. It's 5 years in the human years. He's 36. He's older than me. He's as old as me. Or almost as old as me. Thank you, April. I'm 38. I'm gonna be 39 this year, but I'm 38. Everybody keeps telling me that. Everybody keeps telling me that I look like I'm in my 20s. I was like, okay, thank you, but no, I'm not. And they say exactly like they say like 25, 26, and they do say 28 or 29. I'm like, thank you, but I'm actually 10 years older. April, you didn't know how old I was? No, honey, I'm 38. I'm proudly 38. April is very forgetful. April forgets. April is very, very forgetful. Because you're the youngest one in here, April. Because we definitely talked about this. Oh shit. She cracks me up. Oh, she cracks me up. Yeah, like 5 months ago. Even I remember that. And 5 months ago, I wasn't okay. I didn't remember shit. I'm still processing the fact that I forgot that I have no, like, I have little to no memory from this, from November to March. And things are slowly coming back in. Like, there are certain things that are slowly coming back in. Hi, Fly High. April, it's all that stress, honey. It's all that stress. Stress does that to you. Stress does that to people. Definitely does that to people. Don't mind me, just bored and awake. We all are, honey. We all are. My mind is somewhere else. I gotta really, really think about what happened. You have to not think about it so much. You have to do it. You have to do it, April. You keep thinking about it. I just gave you your answer. They just gave you your answer. If you've been asking God about that situation, they brought the answer to you. I did talk about it with God last month. Oh, I don't fear death. Death is a part of life. With life comes death. Now the snakes, yeah. Shit, snakes come in human form too. Which I'm mind blown. Why are you mind blown, April? Why are you mind blown, honey? I told you I don't speak to random spirits. I don't hear random spirits. They're not random spirits that I talk to. Miss me with both of them, Daisy. Miss me with both of them. Miss me with both of them. What do you mean? Where are we gonna get two-legged snakes? That would fucking freak me out. That would freak me out. Oh, duh. 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 I'm mind blown because it's amazing how spirit always listens and always there without us knowing, which we know, but we don't think they hear us, if that makes sense. Because you think nobody's listening to you, honey. That's why. Oh, it always does. It always does fly high. It always does. I've had enough sleep. I actually slept pretty well. I got home from work this morning. I slept until 11:30, and the rest of the time I ran errands. I got home at 5, cleaned and put everything away, and then took my ass to bed. And when I text you, that's when I woke up. I was yawning earlier because there was somebody in here trying to drain me. And the minute I said, take your ass out of here, the count dropped. April, with that, it's because you feel like nobody's listening to you. But the thing is, it's not that nobody's listening to you. You're not speaking up. You're not speaking up, honey. You're not speaking up. You need to speak up. Oh, I can't make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. I cannot make this shit up. I just split the deck. The eight of acorns. This for the regular Rider Waite. This is the eight of wands, and this is the ace of feathers, which in the regular tarot is the ace of swords. Speak your truth. That's what this is, April. Speak your truth. You need to speak up for yourself, honey. You need to speak up. Yep, see? You need to speak up, honey. You need to speak up. So have you been here before? I feel like I might have been, honestly. You just read my mind, but it has to be a long time ago. Were you under another name? You have been here before. Laiha, you have been here before. He has been here before. Probably the same name. How do you know? Good memory? No. Far from it. Far from it. Far from it. I mean, it's gotten a lot better. It's gotten a lot better. But I hear spirit. Spirit speaks to me. And I can sense energy. I can sense energy. How does she know? Edith is intuitive. Very intuitive. Very intuitive. A little too intuitive for my liking sometimes. Sometimes a little too intuitive for my liking. Even my own liking. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it freaks me out. It freaks me out. So you felt when I pushed you back, right? You felt when I pushed you away? You thought you were quick. I'm a lot quicker. Try somebody else, not me. I do forget names. I do forget names. I definitely forget names. The energy, no. You can change the name. You can always change the name, but you can't change the energy. You can't change the energy. You can't even mask it. You can't even mask it because you don't understand it. And it's not for you to understand. It's for you to respect. It's for you to respect. It's not for you to understand. And I'm very weird. I'm very weird. I stay weird. I stay weird. Like, I was definitely on this chat before. I told you you have. I told you you have been. I'm gonna leave those alone for a minute. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna leave that alone. April, I have a question for you, honey. I keep feeling like I gotta go back. I gotta go back to you. I don't know why I keep feeling this. It's making me stutter. That's why it's making me stutter. Okay. I keep being pulled back to you. You're not feeling heard, right? Because spirit told me something. His spirit told me something. You're not feeling heard. That's why you stated, because you also stated that it shocks you or amazes you that you're talking to God, but you don't feel like He's listening, like no one's listening. But it's not that no one's listening, because obviously God is definitely listening to you. Because they brought it to my attention, they had me bring it to your attention. Okay? Ooh, excuse me. When you speak, when you're trying to tell somebody something, are you being ignored? Or have you felt like that all your life? Are you being ignored, honey? No, I know you're not feeling hurt. I said heard. Heard. Like they don't hear you. It's 3 a.m. Holy shit, it's late over there. I'm going to say good night to all you lovely people. Good night, honey. Thank you for coming in. And I love you. Okay, that's where this energy is coming from. This is why you're not saying it. With this situation, the reason that you feel this way, that you're so restless, is because you're not saying anything. At this point, when you should be saying something, you're not saying something. But that does stem from the past. Yeah, no, I said heard. Heard. Like they don't hear you. They're not listening to you. So this stems from not being heard. So as a child, or even just growing up all your life, people don't listen to you when you talk, or you feel ignored. Okay. So now you just don't say anything. You keep quiet to keep the peace. But that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing, honey. Because you have to learn to stand up for yourself. You do have to learn to tell people, yo, this is bothering me. Yo, that's bothering me. And if they don't like it that you speak up, that person's got to go. That person definitely has to go. But with this bitch, that we're talking about, for this situation, you have to say something to her. Because then you got to remove her from your life. But before you remove her from your life, you're going to take your power back by standing up to her and telling her you know what she's been doing, who she really is, and she's not a fucking friend. And she's got to go. That's what you got to do. Because from that moment on, you're going to take your power back from that person. Y a chingar a su madre. Fuck it. They got to go. Whether they like it or not. Because that's not a friend. They've never been one. You've been through hell and back. And she's always in the middle. She's always slithering around. You know how Fly High was talking about snakes? That was your snake in your garden. I don't remember. I don't know if you were on my TikTok one day when I was talking about people having snakes in their garden. This girl is a snake in your garden. This one is a snake in your garden. And she's always slithering around. She's got to go. She's the one that's got to go. And it's because we're nice people. They take it for weakness. They take our kindness for weakness. And then they try to take it, they take the advantage of it because they think we're not going to do shit. No, snakes in the garden. Because weak, you're definitely not weak. You're definitely not weak. Everything makes sense, honestly. Exactly what you said. It's exactly what happened and is happening. And she's got to go, honey. She's got to go. She's got to go. She's got to go. Immediately, she's got to go. Enough is enough with that one. She's got to go. And then behind that one, he's got to go. So tag along, he's got to go. That flame is high. Sorry. Snakes in the grass, an old expression my mom taught me for someone that is no good. 100% fly high. Same thing with the snake in the garden, snake in the grass. It's no good. It's no good. It's definitely no good. April, I'm surprised you haven't had dreams about your teeth falling out. I'm surprised you haven't had dreams about snakes. And I'm surprised you haven't had dreams of what was the other one? There's another one, but I can't remember what it is. But those two that I just mentioned mean the same damn thing. Are showing you the same damn thing. Everything makes sense. Oh wait, no wonder I have weird dreams and nightmares sometimes. They've been telling me, but didn't understand. I have a dream where my hair was falling out. That one, where your hair is falling out, and someone was touching it, and I was crying. That person that was touching your hair was that, because you're not supposed to allow people to touch your hair. I don't allow people to touch me, period. And I definitely don't trust anybody with my hair. It was a girl. And if it was a loving person, you wouldn't have been crying, honey. You wouldn't have been crying. If it was a loving dream, if it was a good dream and a good sign, you wouldn't have been crying in that dream. You have to pay attention to your dreams, honey. You have to pay attention to your dreams. Because technically it is happening in real life. It's technically, guess what are you doing? Technically, honey, it's happening in real life. You gotta get away from that person, April. You have to get away from that person, honey. April, have you had a dream yet where you're in a car and somebody else is driving it? Holy shit, I've had a lot of those dreams. So basically, she is so jealous of me, wants what I have, and wants to know everything about me. Damn, people are crazy. People aren't mentally fucking stable, and they're not spiritual. Their soul, they're fucking lost. Everyone wants to know everything about me. Damn, people are so crazy. Not even me. Can't waste my time doing those things. I feel bad for her. You were sitting in the back seat, and she flipped the car. Do you remember the person that was driving? If it was a woman? I will. I will eventually. April, you need to get away from that person immediately. And I mean immediately. Yeah, it was a girl. Because they keep showing me it. They keep showing me the same dream that I had, and it was a girl. April, okay, what I learned that dream means is that 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 there's another person in control of your life. They are dominating your life and controlling your life. And them flipping the car is flipping your life upside down, honey. Mine fell off the cliff. When the girl was driving, when the female was driving the car that I was in, and I was in the back seat, she was laughing like a fucking maniac and driving like crazy. And we were on a mountain. We were on the side of a mountain, and she swerved, and we fell off the cliff. It was a girl and another person, and me in the back seat. That's the psychological meaning too. Really? See, I didn't even know that. Wait, what did he say? I had a dream like that where my dad was driving the car, but got out. Someone got in and took off, but the car was basically driving itself. I have a question. I have a question in regards to that one. Uh, what they have me ask you is your father alive? And I tried talking or yelling, but no words would come out. It was freaky. I used to dream those dreams when I was younger. Okay, there's a meaning to that. Okay, I'll go back to you, honey. Give me a second. I didn't open that door. I used to dream those dreams when I was younger. Every night I used to dream I would die in a car falling from a tall bridge. That's creepy. In these scenarios, yeah. I didn't know that, Diana. No, he isn't anymore. Okay. With you, I know what it means. With you, I know what it means. With you, fly high, it's more of a beautiful meaning because your father was driving. Wait, you said, hold on. Where he got out, someone got in and took off. Okay. Meaning, because your father passed, okay, he's passed on. It doesn't mean that he's actually gone. But with that dream that he's showing you, in that dream he showed you, he left you still in the car and somebody else to take place, but to keep you safe. He's showing you in that dream that who he left you with or he trusts you, you are still safe. You are still safe. He's gone, but he's still taking care of you. And I just got the chills really bad. Oh, I got the chills really bad. That one right there, Fly High, is actually a beautiful dream. There was nobody in the driver's seat. I know. I know. You Because he transitioned over doesn't mean he actually is gone. He is still watching over you. So whoever was in control or whatever was in control of the car, because it's not itself, it wasn't by itself, it was still him in his original form that you cannot see. Because once a spirit, always a spirit. When we come in, we come in, this is temporary, but our soul is eternal. Our spirit is eternal. He's in spirit form. So the vessel left, but the spirit stayed. I'm going to say that again. The vessel, the meat left the car. He exited the car, but the spirit stayed in control. It does have a good meaning, honey. Because the car didn't flip, the car didn't crash. It kept going. And of course it made you scared because you didn't see anybody. Because we can't see them in that form anymore. Sometimes I can see them in that form, but sometimes I can't. And I'm not gonna lie. When I see them in that form, I cry. I cry my eyes out. I cry my eyes out. I cry my eyes out. It was raining, but it stopped now. April, I hope that message made sense. Because I really need you to know. Spirit really needs you to know. Good. You let it cleanse you. You're allowing it to cleanse you. Which is a good thing. And once you stand up to her and say what you have to say to her, honey, and remove her and you block her, come back so that I can help you with the rest of the stuff. Because there's something else that we need to do, that you need to do. Good night, fly high. I like the rain too, honey. What, April? No, and you shouldn't, April. You shouldn't. You shouldn't, honey. Honestly, I wouldn't even yell at her. I would just tell her though. I mean, if you want to yell, go ahead and yell, but tell her. Stand up to her. You better not have made a mess. If I get up and you made a mess, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. Because then we got to get her out of your energy. We got to get her out of your space. And that's not easy. Well, it is easy. But you got to remove her first. You got to tell her first. Middle of October, but graduation will be January around that time. I'm not sure yet. But my teacher said last week they might do January. Tell me why I feel her energy too, and I don't like it at all. Because she's in your energy. She's attached to it. She's attached to it, April. That's why they were showing me what they were showing me right now. That's why I asked you about the card thing, about the dream. They kept pulling me back to you because they kept showing me other things. I kept seeing it. And I kept seeing it very clearly. Yeah, it's attached. It's attached, honey. It's attached. And that's why you're so exhausted. Because it's draining, she's draining your energy. Yeah, you can do that, but you have to do something else first. You could definitely do that, but you got to do something else first. No, you have to tell her first. You have to stand up to her first. Because her energy, you're not going to be able to just cleanse her away. There's a specific thing that you have to do for vampire energies. And I had to learn that the hard way because I had a vampire energy. And mine was a fucking narcissist above all. We are now in a position where we, Himalaya, huh? Don't be scared, April. God is in control, not her. Because those people are not easy to go away. They try to come back again and again. They do. But guess what? I have the answer. I have the answer for that. You need to speak up for yourself. Tell her how it is and cut her off. Do not allow her to manipulate her into feeling bad for her or sorry for her or anything. No emotion, no nothing. Straight cut off. After you tell her what you have to tell her, straight cut off and block. Do not unblock. Do not unblock ever again. And I mean ever again. And then I will show you how to take that energy off. You've seen vampire movies, right, April? You do know that vampires have to be invited in, right? They've already been blocked, April. She's blocking a lot of them. She's been blocking a lot of them. And so has your baby daddy. There's been a lot of blockages. But this time, April, they're having me feel that this block, this one needs to be the final fucking one. The final fucking one. Because she will definitely try to come back. But this will be the final fucking one to where you even say anything to her ever again. Or even allow her back in. Him because you guys got a kid together. But that doesn't mean you guys belong together either. But her, she's got to go. She has to go. You know, well, I'm going to be okay after. You got to do that first. So I can't answer that. I can't say that until you actually do it. Joke's on her. Joke's on her. Yesterday, because yesterday was Friday. Exactly. Exactly, Diana. Why would she say that? They tell on themselves. They tell on themselves. Exactly. Why would they say that? Why would she say that? When I don't text her, she texts me and freaks out like she thinks I don't be friends with her. Oh, that's controlling as hell. Even for a fucking friend, that's weird. If I did. Exactly. I'd be like, what would you do if I did? Yeah, no, she's trying to control shit. Oh, excuse me. She's trying to control things. And I keep burping. I took one drink of that iced tea and I keep burping. That's because she's watching you, April. She makes herself feel like sorry. She wants attention of others. And I'm like, you know exactly what you're doing. Worse than a toxico. Tox- Toxicas are a lot worse than toxicos. A lot worse. An insecure female is a lot worse than an insecure and angry man. An insecure female is a lot worse. And I mean a lot worse. Who says he pics of her without asking? Oh, that's why you asked me if you can send me pictures. I was always wondering why you asked me if you can, why you asked me for permission. You don't like that she does that. I feel like she wants me to feel jealous of her. For what? I always tell her she looks nice. I will never feel jealous. Good. You shouldn't have to. I don't want to see her faces. You're funny, April. You are funny. You always do ask. You do, April. You really do. She sounds like she's got romantic vibes towards you. She's got a it feels like competition. I mean, it does feel like that too, but it feels like competition. Oh, then that tells me why her boyfriend thought me and her had something. And I'm like, no. It is weird. That's a weird vibe. She's got to go. Oh, it is a competition vibe. She's trying to compete with you. That fucking idiot. You can't compete. You can't compete where you don't compare. You can't compete where you don't, where she doesn't compare, April. People are weird. People are fucking weird. What did I do with that? I want to trademark that. I definitely want to trademark that. Because an insecure woman, honey, is just that, an insecure woman. See, I have many flaws, honey, but I'm not insecure. I'm not insecure. Tengo tanto pinche pegue that it kind of gets on my nerves sometimes. You're welcome, honey. But it took you, and that's the thing, April, it took you a long time to work on your confidence. And that's probably killing her ass right now. That's what they get. That's what they get. It's out of, it's not our control. We need to focus on us and what we need to change and learn and do things better, do better things, not wasting time on other blessings. That one, April, see, you did listen. You did learn, honey. Good job. You did listen. You definitely did, honey. You definitely did. Side note, does Willow's tail get really fluffy sometimes? Yes. Yes. And I don't know what that means. I learned many things during that time. Spirituality, honey, isn't a temporary thing. It's not temporary. It's a lifelong thing. It's a lifelong journey. And today I actually read somewhere where, and it made sense, religion is a teaching through other people's, another person's experience. Spirituality is learning those same teachings in your own experiences. I felt like I'd grown up and I felt like I learned, but still learning process. We're all learning, honey. Every day is a new, we learn new things. Like today, I just learned what the inland means.
Google says playful. Good. We continue to learn and continue to grow. We also have to continue to change. We have to continue to change. My neighbor and someone else, I think last week, told me, we were having a conversation, and she told me, you're not the same woman I met when you moved in. The woman you are today, you're not the same woman. You're completely different from the woman you were when you first moved in. And that was 3 years ago, coming on 3 years. It feels like I've been here forever. And continue to learn and continue to grow. Yes, that part changes. Right, because without change, honey, there's no growth. Okay. I keep taking this one off the freaking charger, and this one's about to die. Excuse me. Ooh, excuse me. Ooh, guess what, Diana? Guess what? Oh, shit. That's why I keep taking it off. Guess what, monkey butt? Why does it say you're not on here? See, it only says one person. I hate when it does that. So, lately, for like the past 2 weeks or 3, I've been getting things about turtles, right? And then my son's been messing with me about turtles. And there's a story behind that, but I'm not going to get into that because he's tormenting me with it. No, I know it's you, but it comes and goes. Anyway, so I keep getting things about turtles, and I don't know why. And today I had a very specific plan to go get my registration and then go to Sam's Club. But I was planning to go to Sam's Club in another city, not the one right here. I was going to go to somewhere else. I ended up over here. I absentmindedly went this way instead of that way. And when I was already basically halfway there, I was like, fuck, I was supposed to go to the other one. I'm like, it's too late to turn around now. So I went that way, right? And our neighbors call and invites us to a party. So we were going to leave Sam's early. This sales lady catches my attention. I swear this woman was very, very bubbly. They catch my attention, and I hate when in Sam's Club they catch your attention. I try to ignore them because they always hook your ass. But this one was a good one, Diana. This one was a good one. Because lately, you know how I've been struggling with keeping water in the house because of the water buffalo that I have? I've been mentally asking, all right, I need to find the service that delivers water to the house in those big, those big jugs, so that I can use those instead. Because I'm not using drinking water. I'm not using faucet water. And I'm not going to get a filter. This lady starts talking about that I can get one of those, and it was actually very affordable. And yes, I read through everything this time because they do hook your ass and you get hooked. But I'm like, okay, I've been looking for that. And because she's seen the water that I had under my cart, it was that brand. The thing that twisted that I was like, holy shit, my son and I, we just looked at each other like, holy shit. She's like, by doing this, you're saving turtles. The minute she said turtles, I was like, fuck. I'm like, fuck, there's no way, God. I was like, there's no way, Spirit. I'm like you don't believe in coincidences because there are none. There are none. With us using those things, it's better for the environment as well. Because those jugs are reused, they're replaceable. They refill them and shit like that. A panda is better. A panda is better, but I have to make up for what I did to the turtle. I have to make up for what I did to the turtle. It was an accident, but I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to get into that because my whole feed on anything that I've been watching, for some mother loving reason, has been baby turtles all over the fucking place. It's fucking baby turtles. I did something like 10 years ago. I did something. And this is where it's crazy because this was like 10 years ago. This was was it longer? No, this was like 10 years ago. Maybe longer. I did something. And unfortunately, a turtle died. And there was a baby. But anyway, so all these 2 weeks, I've been getting fucking feeds and videos and things about baby turtles just popping up out of nowhere. And I'm like, what the hell? And my son goes, they're trying to avenge their death. Like, fuck you. Like, screw you, little kid. Just screw you. And when the minute that she says, by you doing this, you're saving the turtles, I about lost my shit and cried in the middle of Sam's. I about cried in the middle of Sam's when she said that. And even my son goes, see, you're making up for what you did. I'm like, fuck you, it was an accident. It was an accident. I was on a fucked up mission, but that part was an accident. It wasn't intentional. What I was doing that night was intentional. What I was planning on doing that night was intentional. Right. And I didn't intend to hurt a baby turtle. I intended to hurt someone else. Not no turtle. And unfortunately, the baby turtle got hurt. And the other person got away. But anyway, so now I'm making up for that. And I'm getting what I've been looking for. Was the water jugs that I obviously need. And it gets delivered directly to my door. So we don't have to lug all that shit in every time I gotta go looking for water. I can just go on my app and just order more. And it comes 3 at a time. I know, but I've been looking. I have been looking, Diana. I have been looking. Every time I go look, it's very expensive. Everywhere I look, it's very expensive. But because I have a Sam's Club membership, Sam's Club partnered up with them, and that membership makes it very, 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 very affordable. And you can either add stuff, because I was looking at the app, and it has different types of waters. It has different types of services. Like I can get Red Bulls, I can get Starbucks, I can get flavored waters, I can get a bunch of shit added to the account, and it's not that expensive. And it's delivered to me instead of me going and lugging it around. And that completely helps what I need with what I need. It is cool. It is cool, April. I was so happy. So far, it seems better. I have to actually get it before I can say if it is or not. Because I was looking at the app, and the app shows hold on. It doesn't say that. I gotta get that fixed. They came to test it. Oh, I spelled it wrong. They came to test it, and the minute that they pushed it, I think they drained the battery. That's hella cool. Honestly, I don't think we have that here. Actually, yeah. But Uber groceries delivered. That's expensive. Honestly, I don't trust Uber drivers or Uber Eats. You see all those damn videos of the Uber Eats people? It's horrible. Bro, what if that was your food? They have energy drinks. They have Starbucks drinks. They have all types of flavored water. Hi, Margarita. How are you, honey? Like, how you just gonna eat somebody's food or part of their food and act like that's okay? That's not okay. My ear is burning. My ear is burning. Damn, my ear is hella burning. Someone's on some shit. My ear is burning. People, they're so evil. They're in. They are. Wait. You can also use the token below to reset your password. No, April, you want to hear evil? One of the neighbors, the new neighbors, a couple weeks ago, there was birds building a nest in front of his apartment building, in front of his window. And he ripped down the bird's nest. twice. So when he was telling me that, because he was complaining about the birds. And I'm like, you mean the birds in the trees where they belong? He's like, yeah, they're building nests. And I was like, I'm thinking to myself, they're supposed to, you idiot. Like, they're supposed to. So then he's telling me that he keeps getting rid of the bird's nest. And I get mad. I was like, were there eggs in there? Please tell me that there weren't eggs in there. He goes, I don't know, I didn't look. I was like, you fucking dick. I was like, you fucking dick. It made me so mad that I was just like, no wonder your wife treats you like shit. And he walks around so cocky. Hey, you big fat ass dude. Prendele una vela pa que se vaya. He just got here. They just moved in. No lie, they just moved in. For probably the bird was gonna have his first babies. Right. But they can move back out. For sure, he will get his karma for that. I was so mad at that. I was like, are you kidding me? Because he rides around in his Mustang. He thinks he's the shit. Dude, get your ass out of here. The last time that they had a thing at the community center, his wife, he's one of those. Yeah, he's one of those. He's definitely one of those. Oh, that's why I got distracted. Something distracted me. So I got the the machine. They're the same prices, honey. For threes, it's $33.33. I always forget to do it the same like I do on TikTok. But for one, it's $11.11. We gotta change that, Diana. It's gotta be $33.33, honey. Oh, yeah, that's my fault. That's because I didn't tell you. I always forget. So I'm gonna get one of the thingies for the dispenser. I'm gonna get a stainless steel one. I ordered the stainless steel one and then the jugs. The stainless steel one is only $4.99. And for 3 of these, for the first month, it's $24.15. The water jugs. You know how the water coolers? I'm gonna have these delivered to my house now. Instead of always looking for water. Shit, that scared me. Oh. It was margarita. Okay. The delivery for the first one. Okay, honey. For the first one, it's free. They waived the first delivery fee, and after that, for each delivery, it's $9. Okay, I'll just wait for your question on Instagram, honey. They raised mine to $11.99. Really? For the delivery? Yeah, for mine's only $9. So I would only have to pay for the water and the delivery. And I was looking at all the products. They have splash water. They have Essentia ionized alkaline water. Oh, excuse me. They have... Dude, I can order Arizona iced tea. The different flavors. And sparkling water. They have Red Bull. And they have energy drinks. I don't even drink the energy drinks. Because of the thing for Sam's, they don't charge me taxes. April, I never paid full price, so I couldn't tell you. I always have coupons that come in the mail. But the meal that I would get, it cost me like $10. Or like $9. Okay, same price here. Just looked at the radar. Damn, it's crazy in the Pacific right now. I told you. I told you, Diana. I told you that storm is supposed to get bad. It's supposed to be really, really, really bad. My ear is fucking burning. There's somebody in here. And it's bugging me. Margarita, honey. So I read it. That's only 2 questions. The first one's not a question. That's you telling me what happened. The rain all over everywhere else. Over here is not raining. I hope it's not so bad because San Diego is not ready. You only sent 2 questions. The first one is not a question. April, I know San Diego's not ready. That's why I was telling you to get ready. And don't get ready last minute. I'm telling you to get ready. And have your family get ready. And be prepared. Just in case. It's raining all over the Pacific, not near land. Yet. Not yet. Look, like people like Daisy that have been through hurricanes, they don't see them as big deals. But people that don't go through hurricanes don't know what to prepare for. I've been through a floody weather. I've been through where everything flooded. And thankfully, where I was living at the time didn't flood, but I was trapped in my area. I was trapped literally in a square, like a square section. My house and this whole radar, this whole area flooded. I could not get out. I could not get out. Everything was flooded. Everything was flooded. There was houses in the river. It flooded so bad. It was basically the river had overfilled and came towards the houses. It was bad. It was bad. Once it hit your town by now, rain is also escondido after 2 a.m. Yeah, that's not good, honey. That's what I'm just telling you. Be prepared. Be prepared. It's better safe than sorry. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, this guy gets on my nerves. Wait a minute. Margarita, hold on, honey. Hold on. I gotta reread this because that question that you just sent me. No. Gets on my nerves too. Okay, I'm not the only one that felt that. Okay. I was gonna say that shit gets on my nerves. Oh, that shit gets on my nerves. I'm sorry, but that shit got on my nerves. It's not even my person. That shit got on my nerves. All that shit got on my nerves. Margarita, did he pick the fight? Hi, Meg. Did he start the fight? Did he pick the fight, honey? Te hizo? Oh, you did it. Okay. I was gonna say, somebody picked this fight. Because that's what I felt. Somebody picked this fight. We were fine, and I got triggered. It was my mistake. But he got super defensive. You gotta stop doing that. You gotta stop doing that, Margarita. You have to stop doing that. You're pushing him away. You can't keep doing that. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. You cannot keep doing that. You're pushing him away. And when he decides to finally leave, 1111 for one question, Meg. When he finally decides to leave, it's gonna be too late. And by then, it's going to be too late. And only you are to blame. Only you are to blame. You're still dealing with the narcissistic abuse. You're still dealing with the after effects from the abuse from the past, honey. You're still dealing with it. You're hanging on to it. You're not letting it go. This is why you're triggered, babe. This is exactly why you're triggered. You haven't healed through it. You haven't learned to let go. You haven't released it. You're holding on to it. It's still there. You're holding on to it. But now you're in this mode where lógicamente estás bien. Lógicamente estás disponible a hacer las cosas. Pero ya te cerraste aquí. You're thinking with your head, but you close your heart. And you're not letting him in. You're not letting him in. You want to know his feelings, you got to focus on your feelings. But how do you expect him to love you and want to be with you when you're not allowing yourself to heal and open up? And it's okay to be scared, especially through that type of abuse. It's okay to be scared. It's normal to be scared. But it's not okay to stay there. That one, April, is fine. Thank you, honey. It's not okay to stay there, Margarita. Margarita, your triggers, honey, are teaching you something. Your triggers are teaching you something, and you need to pay attention to the triggers so that you can heal this. Whatever the trigger was that he said, whatever he said, he didn't mean to trigger you. But everything is going to trigger you until you heal it. Because right now you're sad. You feel lost. But you're not willing to put your guard down either. You want to move forward, but you're still in defense mode. You're still in fight mode. You're still in fight mode, honey. You need to open your heart up again. You have to pay attention to your emotions. You have to be in control. No, you need to open your heart to yourself first. You need to be in control of your emotions. You have to learn what your emotions are teaching you, what they need to learn, how to reopen yourself so that you can deal with the trauma. And you should have opened your heart to him a long time ago. You haven't. You want to be with this person, but you haven't even opened yourself up to him. It's possible, but you got to do a lot of work. You have to do a lot of work. If not, then you got to release him. Because it's not fair to him. It's not fair to him. Then you need to work on this. Because me telling you how he feels and how whatever it is that you asked me doesn't matter right now. What matters is what they're telling me about you. Because you're not trying to, you see what I'm saying? You're not trying to hear it. You're not trying to hear it. You need to fix you first. You need to heal this from this person from the past. All this shadow work that you need to do from this past person, honey, you need to heal this because it keeps coming back. It will continue to come back and haunt you and trigger you every single time. And unfortunately, every time it triggers you, you're going to react. Until you learn not to react. Until you learn, until you learn how to control your emotion. And not take it as the same type of abuse as the other guy did. What Matthew does, what this guy does, is not the same thing that the other guy does. You're comparing them. You're making them the same damn demon. You're making the new guy the same demon as the old guy. The old guy is not the same as a new guy. Hold on. Should she give him space? Should she give him space, Spirit? You need to give yourself space. You need to give yourself space. Yeah, you need to go through this, honey. You need to give yourself space. You're the one that needs space. You're the one that needs time apart so that you can heal this. So that you can correct that. So you can fix that. So you can take care of that. And not feel the same way. You need to rebalance yourself. So that you can find the harmony within yourself again. And be able to open up your heart. Because right now, it's definitely blocked. It's definitely closed. Te cerrastes. And I get that. Te cerrastes out of fear. Out of fear and out of abuse. Te cerrastes. And it's normal. I promise you it's normal. But you can't stay there. You can't stay there. We're not supposed to stay there. We're not supposed to stay there, honey. You have to release this. You have to release that person from the past and release this pain. But you have to deal with the pain first. You got a lot of shadow work to do. You got a lot of shadow work to do. I'm hearing to ask you, what was it that triggered you? What was it he either did or said that triggered you? They're asking me to tell you or to ask you that. We were talking about his birthday, and I remembered something I didn't like from that time last year. And Margarita, that made you flip out? Of course, because you didn't deal with it. You're going to continue to have reactions until you learn to deal with them. Until you learn to let things go, honey. You're going to continue to have those reactions. You got to let it go. I'm going to say something you're not going to like. I'm going to say something that you're not going to like. But I have to say it. A narcissist does not like another person celebrating something about themselves. Because it's now not about the narcissist. A narcissist is self-centered and self-absorbed. They have to make everything about them. Everything is about them. Nothing is about you. It's all about them. And this reaction that you had is the same behavior that a narcissist does. You can have narcissistic tendencies until you heal what a narcissist has done to you. The thing about dealing with a narcissist, honey, is you either deal with them and you learn from it and remove yourself and know how to spot one and stay the hell away from one, or you kind of become one. You kind of have their what they call narcissistic fleas that stay on you. That stay on you. Because you're used to the abuse, you think it's normal. It's really hard to get through, honey. It's really hard to get through. I'm telling you, I'm still in therapy. But it's very hard to get through. But this reaction that you caused, you displayed, this reaction that you displayed is the same thing that a narcissist would do. Your mom's outside my window. And that's not, this is why I'm telling you that, this is why they're telling you, honey, that you need to take, that you need to take time for yourself. Just fucking block that person, honey, please. Just fucking block that person. I ain't got time for idiots. Thank you. What you need to do, Margarita, honey, is that you need to take time for yourself. I know. That's why I'm trying to be slower. You need time for yourself so that you can heal and not allow these things to trigger you and work through this abuse that you've been through so that you're not doing the same behavior to other people. Because now you're doing the same behavior to him, and it's not his fault. It's not his fault. Let there be peace and reconciliation. Let there be peace and reconciliation. Let there be peace and reconciliation. For your third question, honey, that you asked, there will be, but you have to do the work. You have to do the work. There's going to be another chance, but you have to do the work. You have to do the work, honey. Because if you don't do the work, eventually it's going to end. There is going to be peace and reconciliation, but the resolution to fix it, you have to work on yourself. Because you're running. You're running. You're doing the exact same thing that a narcissist does. You're doing the exact same thing that a narcissist does. And like I stated before, you need to go to therapy. I would close up too. Honestly, I would close up too. If anything, I did close up. If anything, I did close up. You got triggered right before everything was going to get serious. You got triggered right before everything was going to get serious. And started a fight. If you want this person, and you want all of that, like seriously want all of that, you need to do the work. Because you can have it, but you got to do the work. You can definitely have it, but you got to do the work. Because other than that, they're going to take him away. Other than that, they're going to take him away. He's not done yet. He's not done. He's not done. He's not done. He's just mad right now. He's confused. He doesn't know what to do yet. This man loves you, but you got to open yourself up. You need to take some time and seek therapy for this. You have to seek therapy for this, honey. You have to work on all of that. But he's not done with you. He's not done with you. His guard is up. His guard is up. He's gonna be very defensive, so leave him alone right now. He's gonna be very defensive with you right now. You have to watch what you say. You have to watch what you say also. He acts like that when he is angry. He'll calm down. He'll calm down. He'll calm down. You're going to trigger an argument. You're going to trigger an argument. Control yourself. Be supportive on his space. Because you have a lot of things that you haven't worked on. You have a lot of things that you haven't worked on, that you need to work on. And until you do that, you'll always be questioning yourself. You'll always be questioning yourself. Okay. Good night, April. Stay safe. Stay safe, honey. I told you, it's not over between you two. It's not over. You're welcome, honey. Margarita, you feeling ashamed is a good thing. Now do something about it. Apologize and own up to what you did and what you said and what happened. Yes, you do, honey. And like, seriously talk to her. You need to seriously talk to your therapist, because the anger, the anger's getting the anger within you is getting the best of you. Yeah, but yours is, you also have that. You also have anger. They're showing me your anger. You have to work on yours. It's not easy working on ourselves. It's not easy. But when we do, we feel much better. When we definitely do, we feel much better. And we don't do all of this. You guys were. But you went and fucked it up. You know what? Before you even came in, my ears started burning really, 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 really bad. And I said, someone's on their shit. Someone's on some shit. But it was burning really bad. And I felt it. Someone's on some shit. It's you. You're on some shit. You need to fix that. You can't keep doing this, Margarita. You can't keep doing that. Tienes que sanar eso. Yeah, every time something triggers you, honey, it's showing you that something's not okay. It's showing you something is not okay. So when you get triggered, instead of responding, shut up and listen. Don't respond. Don't say anything. Don't do anything. Shut up and listen. Figure out, why did you just get triggered? The reconciliation is only going to come if you do the work. You want to hear you guys are going to reconcile, you guys are going to reconcile, you guys are going to reconcile. You don't want to hear, you need to do the work. This is why I'm trying to tell you, you're going to lose this man. Because you're not trying to do the work. You want to hear, he's going to come back no matter what. No, he's not. Because that's abuse. You do need to accept it. Because have you apologized to him for blowing up about his birthday? Because it's his birthday. He deserves a celebration on his birthday. Just like you deserve one on your birthday, he deserves one on his birthday. If you commit to the change, you'll have clarity with everything that you need. You'll have clarity with everything that you need, and you'll be able to move forward. Right now, they want you to focus on this. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Because there is gonna be one, but there is gonna be a reconciliation. But you need to discipline yourself. This is not you. This is something else. You are not like this. Like he knows how I am when I get triggered. But then he gets angry. Of course he gets angry. You're attacking him. He's allowed to get angry. You're attacking him, honey. So you can't be defensive because he doesn't know how to deal with it. It's the same situation that when you went through it, you couldn't deal with it. It's definitely best, honey, to get the therapist to help you with the narcissistic abuse, and actually get one that deals with or is that knows about narcissism, because that's not normal. The abuse from that is horrible. Stop letting those triggers win. Yeah, it'll help you, honey. Because stop letting those triggers win. And it'll definitely help you, honey. It'll definitely help you. And it's time to release it. It's time to release it. It needs to be done, honey. If you want changes, if you want that whole marriage and everything, you have to change that. Because I'm kind of shocked that you did that. I'm kind of shocked that you did that. I'm honestly kind of shocked that you did that. And Spirit was the one that told me, ask her what she did. Ask her what it was. I did not expect that. I did not expect that. Because that's what a narcissist does. And I know that because with my ex, they did that to me. When it came to my birthday, they did the same shit to me. Even my mother did it. Even my mother did it. And they're both narcissists. Both of them. So I'm really shocked that you did that. But see, the thing is, only a psychiatrist or a therapist can actually tell you whether or not you are one, or that you have the disorder or not. Because it's a personality disorder. It's a personality disorder. But because you've been through the abuse, you learn to do the same. Sometimes. Sometimes. But you just need to talk to a therapist, honey. You just need to talk to a therapist. Because holy crap. Holy crap, honey. But everything will be okay as long as you work on it. Oh shit, I'm getting sleepy. I hope that helped you, honey. The thing is, you need time. Because in that, you will eventually lose him anyway. And if he really does, he'll understand. He'll understand. You're not moving forward. You're not moving forward. The question is, how are you going to act with him moving forward? How are you going to act with him moving forward? That's the real question. Because you're the one starting the fights, not him. It's cold in here. Margarita. You gotta sit down and ask yourself, do you really, 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 really want to be with this person? Because what it's showing me is you got one foot in the door and one out the other. Meaning, lo que me está enseñando aquí es que estás con una pata afuera y una pata para adentro. Y no sabes si lo tomas en serio o es un juego. You have to make these changes. You have to make this, you have to know exactly what it is you want. Because everything was going really, really good. And you guys were going to take a next step. And you let something trigger you. Pero miedo de que si lo amas. Si él en verdad te ama y tú lo amas, ¿de qué te da miedo? Si el daño tú lo estás causando, el daño tú lo estás haciendo. Pero esta vez tú estás haciendo el daño. En lugar de que te dañen a ti, tú estás dañando a él. Pero con ese miedo, tú lo estás dañando a él. So, si tú no estás, si no estás lista para casarte, no te cases. Pero tampoco no le hagas ilusiones ni a él ni a ti. Because it's not fair to him and it's not fair to you. Esa es una ilusión. That's an illusion. That's an illusion that you're either creating in yourself or you're creating in him. Pero de tanto a tanto, ese amor se va a acabar. Yeah. Pues I went through, sí entiendo. Margarita, if you don't get help, professional help, honey, to help you with this fear, with all the pain que te han hecho con todo el daño que te han hecho en el pasado, vas a seguir corriendo la misma cosa. You have to deal with yourself. Why do you want somebody to deal with you when you can't deal with yourself? ¿Cómo quieres que alguien te ame y que se case contigo, esté contigo toda tu vida y soportarte a ti si tú ni siquiera te puedes soportar. You created it, you got to get out of it. You created it, you have to get out of it. And you say, which seems like a lot, right? Okay. How is it fair for him to have to deal with a lot when a lot can be dealt with professionally with a therapist? And actually dealing with it and no longer carrying it and being happy over here without fear. I was doing so good. I'm like those alcoholic people. Those alcoholic people need help too. They definitely need help too. They just use alcohol to deal with it instead of talking to somebody, instead of going to rehab, instead of going to therapy. You have to get out of it, honey. You created it, you have to get out of it. No, that's not the solution. That's not the solution. The solution is dealing with Margarita. The solution is dealing with Margarita and her pain. And allowing a therapist to help you through it. Therapy has been the best thing that I have done for myself. Hands down. The best thing I've done for myself. And it's helped me in so many ways. If you want that type of love without fear, you have to deal with yourself, honey. Let's face it, we're all a little fucked up. Even my therapist says it. Everybody's fucked up. Everybody. Everybody. And anybody that tells you that they're not fucked up or they don't have trauma or they don't have anything wrong with them, they're lying. They're completely lying. They're completely lying. They're full of shit. They're completely full of shit. Yeah, honey. My therapist is a psychoanalyst. Oh yeah, no, you need a either a psychotherapist or you need a trauma therapist. One that deals with trauma, honey. Because mine deals with trauma. But even mine that helped me deal with my trauma also helped me deal with my grief. So all around, mine is helping me a lot. Because I have a lot of trauma. And I do a lot of things to have that make me, it makes me do a lot of things that I'm using to not deal with myself and not deal with certain feelings that I'm feeling at the moment. But now I recognize it. Now I know, okay, I'm doing this. I'm hyper focused on this because I'm feeling this type of way. I'm feeling this and I'm not dealing with this. I'm avoiding this. So I'm doing this. And she's helping me through that because that's not okay. It's not okay at all. We have to deal with this and not completely do this, because this is still going to sit there and this is going to trigger us. This will always and forever trigger us because we're doing this instead of facing this shit and dealing with it, because we don't like how it makes us feel. Yeah, you know why? You know how? I had to go through a lot of narcissistic abuse very badly. Very badly. Very bad. And I mean very bad, honey. Very, very bad. Very bad. In a way, I'm glad for all the people that have been in my life that have chosen to be that abusive towards me, so that I can learn from it and learn to go through it, understand it, and learn how to deal with it and help others. I don't always like it because I gotta go through the abuse first. But then later on, there's a reason why. There's a reason why. There's always a reason why. There's always a reason why. So honey, you can get out of it. You created it, you gotta get out. You can get out. I promise you, you can get out. I promise you, you can get out. But you gotta deal with yourself. Just find the right therapist, honey. Just find the right therapist. Even a trauma therapist will help you. Shit, I love my therapist. I love my therapist. I wish you the best, honey. I gotta go though, because I'm getting really sleepy. Shit, it's 5 o'clock. Okay. Have a good night, Margarita.